Binksy?
Hello, hi, hello. Hello. Sorry for the little delay. Usually I started talking within like a minute of going live. That was 2 whole minutes. We get a Mantis deck soon? What do you think a Mantis deck would look like? No patch tomorrow? It's fine. It's fine. We don't need a patch. What do you think was messed up? Hello. Hi. Hello. Here's our Anti-Zabu deck. I've been toying around with this for a little bit. It's kind of tough. Kinda tough. I wonder if I need to fit Wave into this deck. I still haven't decided. It's been messing with me exactly how it should play. We're gonna try and get it going for right now. How long did I work on that thumbnail? Like 2 minutes? Give or take. Maybe 3 minutes because I had to cut out the Sandman dude. Maybe 3. We'll say 3. They'll not nerf Zabu at least until the end of the season. Yeah, probably. I mean, they're gonna let it shake out. I don't know, man. Like I said, Zabu's it's the strongest card they've ever printed. It'll take a little bit. My dogs have been acting like a ruckus today. They're all being needy. I don't know, Enchantress or Rogue. Because Zabu doesn't matter if we get Sandman down, right? Their cards can be as cheap as they want if Sandman's down. It doesn't really matter. A lot of times, yeah, I mean, we could definitely like think about running Enchantress in this deck. I just think that this will be fine. We'll see. I mean, if we start feeling like we're missing it a lot, we could potentially replace Jubilee with it. I was toying around with a different 4-drop, but I feel like getting the extra power with Jubilee is pretty important. We definitely run Enchantress in this deck over Rogue. For certain. I also think Darkhawk, I was originally going to use Darkhawk in this deck. And then I realized that like every single deck that I built for a while has had a bunch of Series 4 and 5 cards, so this card's Series 3 only. This deck's Series 3 only. Have you thought of a Zoda that incorporates Sandman? Like Zabu 3, then Namor on one lane and Sand on the other. You're technically still ahead. I think that if you're using Namor to just... if you're using Zabu to just play Sandman, it's not worth running Zabu. I think if anything, if you're doing something like that, you're trying to play Sandman on 5, which is like potentially. But I think that like Sandman would be hurting you more than your opponent if you like you're already paying money, you're already paying energy to get a mana discount card, and then you're immediately getting rid of like the benefit of having that mana discount, you know? It seems counterintuitive. It can maybe work though, especially if like the mirrors get really popular. You have a deck that can get ahead a little bit earlier and a little bit quicker. Then maybe having like Sandman in your back pocket can be pretty good. Interesting. I was already running kind of like an anti-Zabu deck yesterday. It was really hard to pilot. This might be good so your Sandman doesn't get Enchantress. You don't tech around tech cards. I think it's a little good. I think it's going a little bit too far. Yeah. Maybe right though. Maybe having Cosmo is just good straight up because it's good against Surfer decks and other decks too. Not just because it's good with Sandman. Kind of like Mr. Fantastic though. Because we get Mr. Fantastic 3 and a Sandman on 4. You're feeling really good. And a lot of times you want a Psylocke and a Sandman. Once you play Sandman, you don't really want to play Cosmo, you know? Anything to replace? Yeah, any 6-drop you want. It's fine. Usually like a pretty powerful one. I'd say Magenta is pretty good. Do with White Tiger you can. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but you could. Basically what we want in our cards are cards that can fight for multiple lanes. That's why we have things like Claw, Leader, Doctor Doom. They're good for kind of spreading things out. And then we just have really big point sticks and Double Dinosaur and Arrow. We can also do things like Arrow Odin to make some good things happen. The other thing I was looking at was trying to find some way to play Doom or Leader early to potentially get like Odin on those. Like Odin might just be bad. Odin's like okay for Jubilee, it's okay for Arrow. But Odin might be something that needs to get adjusted in the deck. Definitely potential. Who do you use Psylocke for? Sandman. Getting Sandman on 3 is the best because the opponent's trying to play Zabu on 3 a lot of times. So if opponent's trying to play Zabu on 3 and we play Sandman at the same time, then we're profiting pretty hard there. Oh, I haven't checked my stuff yet. Nice. 3 pixels. Let's go. 3 pixels. This Crossbones is terrible. That is awful, dude. If you're wondering why people hate pixel variants, it's stuff like this, dude. Missing Electro? Why not Electro if you're planning on Sandman? So if you have to Electro on 3 and then Sandman on 4, what was the point of Electroing? You know? I'd rather play I was thinking about it, but I'd rather play yeah, Wave. I think Wave would be better than Electro for sure. Like if you're playing Electro on 3 and then Sandman on 4, you're usually getting just so far behind. Like if your opponent Zabu's on 3 and then plays 2 4-drops, you're usually so far behind that even if you Sandman at that point, you're pretty far behind. He's negative? We'll start here. We'll move some things around. Well, I think wave the weird points in the deck seem like Odin right now. I really like the Chavez. What the hell is this? Turn 3, a rock to the losing player side. Okay, at least this isn't. I actually had no idea what this is supposed to be. We'll snap here. Don't really care too much about this eternity range. The fact they're playing Domino is a bit scary. That's also a bit scary. Anything about Sandman you just consider essential? I think Psylocke is really good. Oh yeah, I need to change my screen. I think Psylocke is really, really important. Getting it out early is quite good. I think that probably almost want to always run Chavez in this deck for consistency. I already got the rock, huh? I can just do this and then like Devil Dinosaur middle and then like choose Devil Dinosaur right or left. If I was going to do that, I should have Sandman middle then probably for extra hand size. Interesting. What do I think of the new locations? I don't know about any, like all of them in total. I don't know, it's kind of tough to say. Have I met a guy named Kawa? You play Snap too? Yeah, I've had many a conversation with Kawa. He's a really good dude. We're big Kawa fans here. Okay. Here's what I'm scared of, Chad, is the sunspot. The sunspot gets things mighty spooky. Kind of like the idea of clawing left. So clawing left does a few things really well. Clawing left gets us ahead on all three locations and get us some extra pressure middle. Arrow left. So the problem with arrow left is we're only down 1 point middle, right? So because we're claw mid, I don't think is right. I think it's always claw left. I think it's always claw left here. Who's they have like Doom? Yeah. I can think of like many other things that could beat us there. It was interesting. Opponent just didn't expect us to go left, but it is tough, man. This is why the Sandman gameplay. This is why the Sandman like thing. It's just it's a very restricting card for our opponent, right? Completely pulls them out of their game plan. Good for us. I wonder if they were a negative deck. That was really weird. Well, if there's only chance, no, I think I had a million chances there. I think I had plenty of ways to win that game, but I think that that was definitely the best play we could have made. We have Sandman again. Yeah, see, the Odin Doom thing, I think probably needs adjustment. I think that's the only like real weak point of the deck. And it's either by adding wave to make it work better. And maybe we just go Magento for Odin. Maybe we just put a big stat stick that can move their cards. Because I got beat by Magento a couple of times when I was testing. Yeah, the Prince Momoko Jubilee variants kind of slaps really hard. What's going on? Those are making really annoying sounds. Dr. Doom worth buying for tokens? I mean, all the Series 3 cards, right? You can, exclamation point, should I buy? Oh, chat, dude, we got some really good news. I actually got to talk to you guys after this game. I got to talk to you all after this game. Big stuff, big stuff. Placement for Doctor Doom. Dude, Doctor Doom's really hard to replace in this deck. I almost, I guess White Tiger's like okay, but Doctor Doom's one of the best cards for going for multiple lanes. Pretty hard to recommend anything. Doom Red could be fun, yeah.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
No, no. A weird thing to play on 4. But it's good because it's very low. I think we will probably double Dinosaur left. I don't know what we're gonna do next turn. It'll just depend. The cool thing is with Angel, they're only gonna get +2, so something like Doctor Doom can give us a lot of good stuff. Opponent snapped. I'm not that scared, dude. Think the creators of Snap will add friendly battles to play against your friends? Yeah, they actually announced it today. Which always wins. I have no idea how they beat this, but I'm pretty sure they just don't, is the cool thing. They're nerfing cards tomorrow? They're not nerfing cards tomorrow. Who's gonna tell them? I'm sorry to tell you. Fortunately, that is no longer the case. Nice Sean. Very spooky Sean. So we call it trifecta in the biz chat. They were talking about it, but they rolled it back. They said they found, yeah, chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Let me pull it up. I'm sorry for anyone in chat who thought that nerfs were coming tomorrow. Ben done goofed, and Ben like specifically said this is why he doesn't do this anymore. I want to really win for it with that Sean. That was kind of respectable. Yeah, so I posted the link in chat, but yeah, they ended up walking it back. They're supposed to bring it out tomorrow. Walked into quadruple dooms. It's a good thing to walk into, my dude. Good thing to walk into. Well, they just said balance change, right? So there's supposed to be a new patch coming tomorrow with balance changes. So there should be buffs and nerfs. What do you think about Anime Angela? Both of them look really good, but I like my chibis. I'm a chibi stan. Oh, chat. We have a new command in chat. Now, a lot of people have been hitting that command quite a bit. Quite a bit people have been hitting this command, !Discord. And for a very long time, it didn't do anything. However, as of today, we are going to open up the official Discord. So I'm going to be doing my own Discord. It's called the Binks. I believe it's called the Binks Fan Clubhouse. Oh my gosh, it's not even set up right. So y'all can funnel in here if you would like. Looks like we already have a couple people sneaking on their way in. Yeah, we'll I'm thinking that I will add something for I think I will add something for like stream memes. Come on in. 24 people already joined. 26 people, 27 people. Let's go. That's super awesome. I'll start adding it into a couple of other things. I have 4 times the amount of people live on YouTube. So it always starts off that YouTube's significantly higher. It happens every single time. Happens every single time that I stream. YouTube starts off much higher. There's a couple of reasons. First of all, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like the stream. It really helps me out, gets me in front of other people. But also, people like there's a wait on YouTube. So like, I like pre-schedule it on YouTube. So people, there was like 100 people already waiting to jump in immediately. You'd have added streamings already, but I'm higher than you. Are we not Binks fans just for subbing? I don't know, man. It's so hard. It's the vernacular, you know. Everyone's a Binks fan. No one's a Binks fan. There's many ways to become a Binks fan. You know, it's all just kind of... Everything's fake in this world. You know what I mean? Not just in the world of Binks, but in the world of everyone. Everything's fake. Yo, Binks, a while ago you were bumping some remix version of the game's music. If you look up Marvel Snap on Spotify, they released all of the music, but then they also have some unreleased stuff that's on there. Why isn't the rules chat restricted to certain like mod rules? It's a good point. I'm sure no one can yeah, no, I think everything's set up right. I'm a Binks fan. Everyone's a Binks fan. Got lots of Binks fans in chat. I think we saw like a Jubilee here, or obviously Sandman. If we get Sandman, we can just slam Sandman left. Killing isn't too spooky. We can get some more power over there, but we can just Jubilee left. Jubilee's kind of our backup to Sandman. It's a good deck to use Arrow in. Arrow's good in just about every single deck. You can literally put Arrow in any deck and it'll be pretty good. Dude, I have one piece of hair today. You can kind of see it. Look at that. Look at it. I have one piece of hair today. Here, I'll get it with the white background. It's going freaking crazy. I was trying to get this hair in check earlier and I just can't. It's like a freaking alfalfa situation going on. Like the black nails? Thank you. Nice. Jubilee into Chavez, the OG combo. Absolutely love to see it. Okay, this is a bit spooky, but as long as you can get all the way ahead here with the Scorpion, we should be able to be okay with this leader shenanigans. Antenna for better signal. So true. At least you have hair. Are you a bald sick monkey? Are you one of them balds? Yeah, Jubilee actually used to pull the top card from you piece. Doom doesn't even get us there anymore. We definitely could have a Killmonger coming. There's a few things. Did I play Hearthstone before Snap? I did indeed. I did indeed. What do you think, chat? How often are they generating 14 power with the Sarah? How often are they generating 14 power with this Sarah? What variants are you usually trying to buy? Chibis are definitely my mains. Chibis are certainly my main. So I won Sean in just about every deck. Because you're a cheater like them. Alright, chat. 14 power. What's the odds that they can do that? Worth it to not leader? Problem is they can get 3 cards. I think they're going to try and jam left. I think they're going to be pretty privy to leader. Surfer? They have no 3 cost cards. I don't think Surfer would be very good. I would not recommend them doing Surfer. I'm going to try it. They played a lot of cards, chat. Whatever ends up here has to be less than 1 power. Jesus Christ. Well, actually, it was a 1 in 3 that we win that, chat. I guess it depends on where this Mysterio landed. If this fake Mysterio was over here, no, the fake Mysterio was over here. It was a literal 1 in 3 that we won that, so it was totally fine to go for. Yeah, it was fun to go for. Achievement, yeah, the Scorpion on Mysterio is really mean. That was a what? That was a 66% chance to lose. It's totally fine. No, it doesn't actually matter if they played it first or second Bloody Blunt. Arrow is random. It wasn't a 50-50 actually. It was exactly a 66% because only the fake Mysterio could have been middle. If the real Mysterio was middle, we would have lost either way. Either one. Oh, okay. Either one or then that's a good point. Got a good point. Checkmate. Can't argue with that logic. Pretty flawless. Okay. We can't get Mr. Fantastic and Crimson Cosmos, which sucks. Miss Sandman again. Thanks video, instant like, love it. You're a bald. You have a better beard than me? Dude, that's a bold thing to say, man. I got a pretty well put together beard. There's one thing I do well. It's growing a beard. Salmon? Ooh. Problem with these good card decks is that they're pretty good against stuff like Sandman. We'll see though. We got some good plays here. I think we'll probably develop the double dinosaur middle. There's so many cards because they're Maximus. When am I gonna grow an actual beard? Are you insinuating that I don't have an actual beard? Because I don't even understand what that means. Community college teacher says you'll make it. Dude, people be snapping on me when we play Sandman, man. Rude, huh? I feel like it's a little mid what they're doing here, right? I don't want this Mr. Fantastic to land right. Blue Marvel? Boing, 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 boing. Now the problem here, Chad, is that opponent could have leader too. There's two ways we can play this, chat. We can go beat leader, or we can go beat everything else with our own leader. Now, if I'm looking at the opponent's deck, the broods are a little weird. I don't know if they have leader, man. Like Brood, Maximus, Blue Marvel, that doesn't really seem like a leader deck to me. Chavez gets murdered by leader. Leader right beats middle. Nah, if they're gonna leader left, and leader right loses to leader left because no, actually leader right wins. Leader right loses to everything else. The leader left. Nice. Sometimes you overthink yourself a little bit, and just slamming leader where leader's supposed to be played is pretty good. Arrow mid for the tie. Playing for a tie is really not good. Like, the difference between tying and losing is not that much better, you know? Also, the Nightcrawler moved, and I always forget about that. They're gonna Silver Surfer. If they Silver Surfer there, we were winning 100% of the time. So, if they Silver Surfer there, I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty good if they spend their whole turn doing Silver Surfer. Especially because it wouldn't give them any extra juice towards what they're trying to do. I got Patreon in your token shop. Fitzwell and Kazultron. You trying to run Kazar Ultron deck? That's tough, man. That's my man's working overtime, bro. Oof, Jotunheim? My deck doesn't care about Jotunheim. I'm playing 1 card a turn, mate. I'm vibing, dude. Their Iceman's upset about Jotunheim, though. Promise you that. We will Jubilee right. Hopefully this forces a rock over to their side. Depends on what it pulls. We could have a really low roll. Like, Sandman's fine. When I put Electro in the deck, it just feels really weak. Like, what does Electro accomplish in the deck, right? So when I was first testing this, I thought about putting Electro in the deck. And here's what would happen every single time. Is I would play Electro, and then I would play Sandman, and then I would do the exact same thing that I would have done without Electro. You know? Like, the extra power didn't really help. I guess I could go 6-drop, 6-drop. It lets me go, like, Doom Odin if I wanted. But I just feel like it's just not worth it at that point. Like, we can just play 5-drop, 6-drop instead of 6-drop, 6-drop. And then we could play whatever we want on turn 3. Nice. Big money. Nice. Get rocked, son. I'm very confident in a snap there. You just slam an arrow mid. You kind of need if Ice would get affected by Jotunheim because of ice. That would be pretty funny. So Electro is good when you want a 5-drop versus Psylocke. Yeah, if you're just trying to go through the, if you're just trying to go for like a pure Electro game plan, could potentially work. Also, by the way, I've played about 4 games in testing, and this is my 3rd game, maybe 4th game that I've played on stream. I haven't faced a single Zabu deck. I didn't even realize. I was like, why didn't these move? And I was like, oh, it's still turn 5. It's pretty sick. Pretty cool. I'm really wondering. I'm gonna guess. So the fact that they played the Maximus right is super telling that they are a Surfer deck. Means I maybe should have saved this Claw. They can still only play 1 card per turn though. Oh, they can't play. They can't play as many cards as they want. Maybe I should just Sandman there. Maximus ended up there anyway. Pretty unlucky. It's very hard for them to win here. I definitely expect them to leave. Very tough for them to win here. But obviously, they're probably going to play 3 3-drops. They could like Brood middle. You see most power middle. Yeah, let's go here. You just need to beat like 15 power middle with the Brood. This was enough, man. So I think the right way to play that was going to be to hold the Claw. I definitely just messed up by not holding the Claw. Because I had already kind of gotten some information from our opponent that they were going to try and Silver Surfer. And for whatever reason, it was either play the Claw on turn 5 or potentially even just play the Sandman on turn 5 instead of the Arrow. Yeah, I definitely, I have plenty of ways to win that game. That was poorly piloted. Poorly piloted. Leader middle for the memes. Nah, that gets crushed. That was fine though. We definitely could have worked that one out. It's quite winnable game for sure. What card do I pin right now? I've actually never pinned a card. Is that crazy? Does that sound crazy to you guys? The very first day the cards started coming out, I bought Super Scroll, Thanos, and Galactus. Then I was out of tokens. And then the day that Darkhawk dropped, it just appeared in my shop without me doing anything special. Sounds real crazy. Thanks. Bold prediction on what is getting hit tomorrow with the patch. First of all, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but there's not gonna be a patch tomorrow. So that's a thing. They were supposed to patch, but now it's gonna be like a week. But I think that what they'll probably do is do a couple of small buffs, or I hope they do a few small buffs. And then I hope that they hit... I don't love this, because I kind of wanted to do... like Dr. Doom Odin shenanigans. It seems less good now. I want a leader this turn. What do we got? Rune? Not too bad. So if they try and just Surfer, which is probably what they're going to try and do. Patriot. Patriot, they add 4 here. +1. Just ball middle. No. Wait, we're going to lose to... We're going to lose to Baxter building. You have no way of winning because of the Baxter building. Nah, because once they win the Baxter building, then all these things flip. And this is a 6-point swing here, so we'll go to 7 and they'll go to 12. So we're actually down 5 here. Plus if they Patriot, then they're going to add a bunch. They'll be winning right. Gotta retreat. Won't be Patriot plus Surfer. They have Sandman was out, so they can only play 1 card. But no matter what card they played, we were losing. Either one they played, we were losing. So if they played either one, we didn't have a win. Most satisfying feeling is beating a leader player. I do agree with that. There's a big endorphin rush that comes along with it. I gotta stop looking at the card that I don't want Sandman to hit. Why do you retreat later instead of just retreating? You should always retreat later because it saves you cubes. You might not notice it, but if you retreat later every time, if your opponent also retreats, neither of you loses any cubes. Sometimes quite hard to see. So a lot of people don't actually notice it. Yeah, do you not know the Marvel Snap has an Iceman eye tracker? Yeah, I've seen that before. I think it's definitely got some legs. By the way, if people could just spam a little bit of exclamation point Discord every once in a while, I'd appreciate it. I gotta figure out why they don't go through to YouTube though. It's very annoying. I really wish I could lead her here and get their giant card. So the only time you retreat now is in that situation. If your opponent snaps, you retreat now because it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll just keep trying to, anytime I see it, I'll try and post it over to YouTube. I like literally toyed with the settings. You know, I should just reach out to the restream people. Check one more thing. You go to settings, filtering. Even though I have hide common chat bots unchecked. I like asking things on stream because it keeps me accountable, you know what I mean? I like asking stuff like that while I'm on stream. We'll see if they get back. Hopefully it makes that sound, and then you guys can even yell at me about it. I think Shuri is way more flexible. I think Shuri is one of the best cards in the game. I think Shuri might be the best card in the game, honestly. Whenever I play Shuri decks, I feel like you just lose. Unless you can call them out and Shang-Chi him. My absolute favorite deck, I like all like ramp decks, like all leader wave, or like all like electro wave decks. So that's why I play them so often on the channel. And I find different variations of them to play as much as I can. The triple leader video is coming out tomorrow, by the way. I finally edited it. But I really love being able to play really big things. I like being able to cheat mana. It's really fun. I hate this freaking little alfalfa hair, dude. It's so annoying. It won't go away. Why'd you run Dino here? A lot of people running Rogue because of Zabu. I haven't had one yet. Maybe we'll see if I get hit by one and then I'll feel bad. But I also have still not run into a single Zabu deck with my anti-Zabu deck. I felt like the exact same thing happened yesterday. The exact same thing happened yesterday. I had like an anti-Zabu deck. And everyone else is talking about how all they see is Zabu decks. And I just don't run into any the entire time. Thanks for the cards. We'll play this team in left. We've got Electro ramp deck for early pool 3. I don't know, kind of. You can look at like some of my early stuff. Oh no, what a disaster. An absolute disaster, chat. We got a response. Your replies here and in your oh, it's just a fake response. Ooh, Ronin is not a terrible pick. But I think like Sandman's just better than Ronin, no? If I were gonna do Ronin, I would probably switch out like Maximus with Mr. Fantastic. Shouldn't you only play Sandman after you read your opponent is playing a Swarm deck? Not necessarily. Freaking thing's lying to me, dude. You can leave my contact email below. You literally wrote it right there. The other reason is just, you know, my deck is much better built to take advantage of Sandman's effect, right? I have cards that like affect multiple lanes and kind of 1v1 other things. The only other one is Enchantress. Yeah, Enchantress seems okay, but I mean we just haven't run into a single Zabu deck, so we're just kind of waiting. We're just kind of waiting to see how this deck even performs against other Zabu decks. And then maybe we'll have like a good frame of reference. The opponent probably wanted the Rock there, to be honest with you. The Rock is actually good for our opponent. Is that why people are running Patriot decks right now? Is to lose Eternity Range, get a Rock? I guess that kind of makes sense. Ooh, opponent did not want to stop there. Would not have recommended passing to our opponent. I think I'm gonna claw left and then just eat it if this dies. I want to though. Do I really want to do that? Do this instead. I think we're just vibing with a leader right? Because we're expecting Ultron here. Could also be Onslaught. Problem is, if they Onslaught, then we're losing middle and losing left, which is very scary. Oh, why don't we just let's just arrow right? I guess this loses to Ultron. I guess we have to choose Ultron or do be losing to Ultron, man. Just go like Dino left. Dino left beats everything as long as it doesn't die. Expecting either a Ultron or a Pain, dude. Pain. 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 It was not really, dude. It was the only way we beat Ultron there, I believe. Actually, I couldn't figure out a different way to beat Ultron. Maybe I should have played it middle, huh? Why don't I just play that middle? Should have just played it middle, chat. What am I doing? Should have just played it middle. Leader was the only way. Leader loses there because they have the blue marble. Leader actually loses there. Like this. Yeah, Dino mid was fine. I panicked, don't worry. Sandman over to the right. Just got Odin for Orca. Who's gonna tell him? Oh! I wanted that space. It's probably fine. Double Sandman poggers. What's your collection level right now? It's like 3K-ish. Bouts. Ooh, get burned. We want to get ahead, and then if we can get ahead and then play arrow, we can stop them from getting a double surfer. I guess we can't. They're gonna play Killmonger and Surfer are the two cards they're gonna play in succession, would be my guess. It could also just like double Camouflage now because they have initiative. Might be kind of their jam. Let's just Dinosaur middle. See what happens. Double Maxi. Okay. they're gonna surfer to get 3 surfer triggers, right? That's their thing. To get 3 surfer triggers, all their 3 costs get +9, huh? But the surfer's probably a -2, so they are gonna be adding -4. It's not of super importance, but it is of note. Is of note. So we're gonna +18 left and +8. Oh no, man, that's a lot, dude. +18 left and +18 right. To add more than 10. Wait, don't we just win with Doom? Can't we just win left and right with Doom? Doom gives +10. I think this works. But only if it... No, I might have to Doom... I have to Doom right. I'm pretty sure. Because if I Doom... No, Doom left is... Oh, Doom left is fine. Wait, I might have... If I lost by 5 there... Oh, and I also missed the double dinosaur. Nah, you're right, Chad. I messed up. I missed the double dinosaur using -2. Oh, I missed the silver surfer hitting the first surfer. No, I was always losing there. That was what we call in the business a panic move. We were always losing. It didn't matter what we did. And also Doom left wasn't guaranteed because it could have went Doom middle, but I guess it's the same as Doom righting is just going Doom left and then having it hit middle, right? It would have been the same thing, but then we get the extra bonus of an extra Doom bot if it goes right. We get an extra bonus of 2 extra Doom bots if it goes right. Didn't matter. Again. Didn't matter. Should have played Shadow King, so true. What's the win rate of this deck? Right now it's cube neutral. We've won a few and lost a few. We also have not run... Okay, by the way, we also haven't run into a single Zabu deck, which is the whole reason that the deck exists. We knew the last play and still lost. Yeah, I mean, we were just always losing. There was just a decent amount to calculate. Starting to think Cosmo for Mr. Fantastic. It seems like there's been a few situations where it would have been really good to have. We just no one's running Zabu anymore. So do we want a Sandman? I think we do want a Sandman. Usually no matter what. Immediately snapped. We know that they have... I feel like that's not the move, dude. Are they just gonna play out? You could leader this turn. It's leader Odin, right? I think they're gonna play out the apocalypse this turn. Bot name, they only snap because they're winning. It's potential. Armor just doesn't win here, man. They have APOC and Shavas in their deck, or left in their hand. I thought it was I was under the impression that it was a human, and I leadered there to play around them just playing Apocalypse, because I thought they were just going to play Apocalypse and then Chavez. I thought that was their game plan. Doom 1 was probably a bit better of a play. Like I said, the leader was in response to their snap, not knowing that it was a bot. Yeah, they had like a perfect draw, dude. Zabu Patriot, Chantress plus Mary. I don't think there's like no 4-cost cards you want to play in Patriot, right? Except for the Thing, I guess. Is there any other 4-cost card that you ever run in Patriot, like Khazar? I bet it's a bot problem in this game. It gets really bad at the beginning of seasons, and by the end, I never notice it. I'm gonna guess that this is also not also not a Zabu deck. Thing ongoing you could turn off with Enchantress. Like, why are we running Patriot in that deck then? Seems like you're just running Patriot for no reason. Make a Zabu deck with no 4-drops? That'd be fun. Think this is Cerebro? I don't think this is Cerebro. Could be, I suppose. They haven't played anything that's same cost. I think we still do Sandman here. Doesn't matter how many cards they draw. They can only play one per turn, you know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? I think Doom is the play. They don't have any 3-costs left. They have one 3-cost middle. Surfer's not nearly as scary as it was. Okay, how many cards have they had that were 3 power? This was not, this was. So they still have multiple cards in their hand that still, I think their Surfer's gonna have +3 power. It's a bit spooky. So if they have a 3-power Surfer, they have a 3-power Surfer, chat. How are they going to win with that? Dino mid? What if they just play a big card left, though? I was thinking Arrow mid. Dino mid to protect Surfer, but even if they play Surfer mid, Arrow mid wins too, right? Max Surfer, they can only play one card. Now, Odin on Doom loses to Surfer mid. Doom mid. Odin mid? I could have doomed. Deck will run Iron Man as well. The Iron Man middle?
I am Iron Man.
Lose the tiebreaker? Yeah, so people were saying Dinosaur middle. Maybe that was the play. That loses to Iron Man left, though. So Iron Man, if they had Iron Man left, we lost to that by playing Dino mid. We just Odin right, we're losing. Odin right, we're hella close though. They could have also had a flipped Iron Man and they were kind of dead in the water no matter what. Or like a 3 power Iron Man. Doom should have gone left. I don't think it would have mattered if Doom went left, no. If he didn't play Doom in the wrong lane, he would have won. What are you talking about? Are you saying that in hindsight I should have played Dr. Doom middle? And thus it's the wrong place? Doom left wins right with Odin. That means Doombot on DC was objectively right though. Ah, interesting. Oh, you're right. No, it's not a hindsight, Andy. I did just mess up. Sorry, chat. Really smart. I think I was scared and I wanted space in case I was leadering or something, but it doesn't really matter having space. You're totally right, chat. Would have still lost by 1? No, I think we could have worked it out. Because if we would have Odin on top of the Doom and then we got 16 right, it would have put him in a lot of trouble. Plus getting the Odin, the +8 for the Odin is pretty good as well. No, that's on me. That's on me. Okay, we cannot claw middle. Well, obviously we can't claw left, which really sucks. I guess we can just Jubilee mid. Game feels pretty bunk. The gamesman tonight, not good. We're running an anti-Zabu deck, and we in both testing and since we've started, I haven't run into a single Zabu deck. So it makes it really hard to win when the entire thing that your deck is teching around apparently doesn't exist. We'll claw left to try and just kind of win outright, and then obviously double dinosaur smashing on the right is going to be really good. Not a single Zabu deck tonight, no. Not even in my play testing. Namor, this beats a Namor, right? This is like a +8 double dino. +16. Roar! Ah! That was scary. A few games for the tube. Actually, you'd be surprised how many games I need to fill up a YouTube video. It's usually about 9 good games. Where are the Zabus, dude? Everyone's saying Zabu's broken, but no one's playing him. Maybe it's because I keep teching against Zabu and not facing Zabu, so my season MMR is going so low that I'm facing people who aren't running Zabu. You know what I mean? New Dino variant is sick. The one from like the new thing, the new pass.
Wind, aid my hand.
Look at this. We got a lot of people in the Discord already. What are you up to? 32? Wait, 32 online. 34 offline? Whoa, we're at like almost 70. Look at that. Thank you, Get Wrecked. I'll keep trying to post this in into the YouTube chat as well. Okay, so they storm lizarded. Really annoying, dude. Right on top of my dang Dr. Doom, dude. Maybe if they don't play left, then I can sneak in a Mr. Fantastic. Did they nerf yet? No, that's not going to be for another week plus. They messed up. Ooh, push me left. I guess it doesn't. Oh, as long as it's not right, dude. What is going on, man? Doesn't matter. I mean, they have a skipping turn 4 again, man. Deck picks? Yeah, give me some good deck picks, boys. Give me some good deck picks. It's more like week minus. No, they said it won't take more than a week, which means it's gonna take probably a week from tomorrow. Exactly, is my guess. If I had to do a gentleman's wager. We're gonna play mid here? What are we thinking, chat? Opponent retreats. Love to see it. Dun, 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 dun. Does arrow wreck Jessica Jones? I don't think so. I don't think the arrow changes where the card is counted as played. Maybe do a stream doing viewer decks and deck picks. Yeah. I definitely want to do more viewer decks and stuff later. Once I'm on a bit more consistent of a schedule. Ooh, chat. Big news. Big news, chat. Mystery variant time. Mystery variant time. Maybe we get a Zabu variant. Maybe we get the Dan Hip Zabu. One time. Yo. Hoggy. I've actually passed on this one before. I kind of want the pirate one most. You pull off Angelus, you won't get +2. If you pull on Angelus, you won't get +2. It's inconsistent. Yeah, the whole thing with play is just wrong. The whole thing with his head do be really small. Yeah, that's kind of his thing. That's pretty fire. I'm not upset about it. Don't get me wrong. I've had my eye on the pirate one for a hot minute. But I'll mess with that one, dude. I'll mess with that one heavy. Yeah, Kingpin has some fire variants. So true. Tanks? Tanks, it doesn't really help anything. Tanks doesn't really help anything there at all. It's Psylocke and a Jubilee. You pull off Rescue, Rescue still procs. Yeah, it just depends on where they play it. I mean, we're gonna get a Jubilee off here, which is nice. They could Kingpin it. They could Juggernaut it, but in Miami Vice Fair, I don't know. Maybe. Passed on Noirpin. Shabby. Problem here is that we need beat Surfer. We're gonna need Mr. Fantastic. We need Mr. Fantastic if we want to beat Surfer. Does that mean that we don't even go for we can't even beat Ultron then, huh? Ultron will add +5s. I don't know, man. Like arrow mid into like Dino left. Losing here. This is another good reason. I feel like running Chavez is so good when people run Leech, you know? Like in situations where people run Leech, like Chavez is just like such a queen to come off the top. Chavez is left and we just always win, right? Like Leech sucks, but like what is opponent doing here? Like Brood mid Silver Surfer? It's not nearly enough. They're hitting 13. It's very close to enough, but it's not enough. Maximus Surfer? Not enough. A-bomb left? The A-bomb left do be winning left. Let me take it. Let me take the fight for it. 3 cards? Oh. Well played. Brood left. Turn for mid. And plus 15. Yeah, I would have won. I feel like they were kind of. I don't know, man. One of these days, chat, we're gonna face a Zabu deck, and then y'all will see. Y'all will see the power of Zabu, the power that a deck like this can have against Zabu. One of these days, chat. I think Ultron mid wins for them. How would Ultron mid win? And plus 12 left. Might have been right. I don't even know, man. Did I just Psylocke for 1 power? Yeah, it was on, but we have super flow though. So on turn 2 we would have had 4 power, so we could have Sandman or what's up, Brave? Welcome in, man. At least they turned off their super flow, but we don't have any cards to play. We have 2 6-drops in our hand. Let's go. Cerebro 3. Dude, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Amazing. A great deck. Ideal ladder today has been a bit rough with all the Zabu madness, but this Sandman deck feels really solid. Fuck you, Tim. Fuck you, dude. This guy's getting all the Zabu decks. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that at all. Oh god. I guess the Cerebro kind of pops off with the Doctor Doom, no? Yeah, Nightcrawler's just vibing, dude. What is our opponent doing? They're playing a Lockjaw move deck and they just play Darkhawk. What the fuck? They have Darkhawk in their deck, dude. It was from District X? Fuck you, dude. Oh. I wanna die, man. Don't. It's Darkhawk, chat. It's Darkhawk. Got smacked on. No. I got. I'm just getting upset. Yesterday started getting really annoying when I was also not facing any Zabu decks. Everyone else seems to be talking about all they face is Zabu decks, and I just can't. I can't sneeze and find one, man. I can't find one anywhere. No, it goes back to your side. So true. Morg should be somewhere where we snap, especially because we're gonna Psylocke Sandman. Cerebro 4. Is it Cerebro 4? It's nice because it locks out Morarg, and I just have ways to... I have ways to get there when my opponent doesn't. That's the big kicker. I'm a little scared to Jubilee. I think I just Mr. Fantastic. I don't understand what my opponent's doing. You got magic here? I'm very confused. I'm gonna guess it's a bot. It's probably a bot. Yeah, yeah. I love this. I love the energy. The energy of Sarah-ing there is pretty solid. The energy of them Sarah-ing. Why the snap of Sarah? It's a bot. Spot. The game's feeling bad for me because I'm getting shredded apart. The bot. We gotta get through the bots, chat. This isn't a bot. They're never lucky. They're running Silver Surfer. Clearly, this is gonna be a Zabu deck. They've shown in the past that they pay for things. They pay for the season pass. Surely they have Zabu. A little annoying, that's fine. Doesn't really matter where I play this. I guess I'd rather have control if it goes left or right. Oh, left. That's cool. I want to make sure we're fighting for eternity range at least a little bit. The Avatar was a rank 80 Lord. Damn it! God damn it! Let's see, they're Psylocking. Hopefully, if it's into Mr. Negative. Wait, we're gonna snap. I don't know why else they'd be playing Psylocke. Why would you run Ronin instead of Devil Dinosaur? Okay, they got a Claw or an Odin. Only Odin? No, the Claw was 6. Very rude. Oh, don't worry, Sinric Chong. It's more a bit than anything. We rage a little bit here, we get upset. But we're doing alright. Don't you worry your sweet little head. Promise you that. Arrow right. They couldn't have gotten Doom when they White Queen, right? That was 2 turns ago. So it's either Odin or Claw. We definitely don't want to arrow left, because arrow left, they could have this Claw. And if they Claw and then they put the Claw here, then we lose. I think Doom seems good, right? I think arrow right always wins, though. I think arrow right always wins. I don't think they're going to have Dr. Doom in this deck. I think they potentially have leader though, and they're gonna try and play leader middle maybe, or maybe Sean this dinosaur. I think arrow right is just the play there. I think arrow right's just the play there, chat. Nice. It beats Sean. It beats leader. The only thing that loses to is like Doom or White Tiger, and like the odds that they're gonna have a White Tiger. I don't know, it even beats White Tiger. I think it loses to Doom, and that's like the only thing I can think of. And it would just be wild if they had Doom. But I did say that somewhat recently, and then I got just murdered by a Dr. Doom. You play Doom in your Zabu deck? I play Doom in my Darkhawk deck. I swear, I don't know what's gonna slowly happen to me if we just never play a Zabu deck the entire time. Scorpion, a good card to always use. I'm new to the game. Yeah, Scorpion is just a card that can go in any deck. It's just a very powerful 2-drop. We can snap on Sanctum. We have a lot of ways to get there, even just in our hand. Chat, you ever get the endorphin rush of getting a tissue ready before you sneeze? That's not an easy thing to do, chat. Not an easy thing to do. Let's go Scorp right. Right seems fine. Just wait, chat. Zabu's coming down. I feel like, dude, you all know this is gonna happen too. The one time I face a goddamn Zabu deck, the one time I face a goddamn Zabu deck, you know we're not gonna have Sandman. I'm a leader here. Is leader crazy? Leader crazy? I think this is the locked Dracula. Sandman would have been really good against this deck. Leader Odin. I'm gonna run out of space if I leader Odin. There's only like a few spaces left. Where's the claw? I need to claw though. Dinosaur. Four cards in hand. Not gonna be super easy. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. They run Blue Marble in this locked Dracula deck? Yeah, it's gonna be hard for them to Infinite though, right? We play 3 cards and Infinite. What if we can just beat them right? It'll be enough. Yeah, plus the Sunspot kind of messes with that. They're on Squirrel Girl? Interesting. Huh, look at that. Sometimes all you need is a little bit more mental fortitude than your opponent. Just a little bit. I think Claw is scary there because if they get the Infinite combo, then they just win, right? Jabba's Left is probably going to be my play. Probably going to be my play. Might have been Shabba's Right. Because they might have just had a bunch of shrinky dink little 1-drops. And Shabba's Right might have been able to sneak one away. But if they did have Squirrel Girl, we're in a lot of trouble. Because we have to win the... Didn't retreat later. Yeah, imagine not retreating later. I kind of like this Eternity range. This feels like a kind of nothing location, which, but like not in like a terrible way, and like just like it's kind of fine. Omega, you think that they were gonna run Omega Red in that deck? It'd be really funny. It'd be like a good joke if they did that. What are the odds that you buy Wave in the token shop and they nerf her immediately? I don't know, man. Wave will, they probably won't mess up Wave too terribly bad. No matter what, you know? Always retreat later and then snap on 6. That doesn't work. Yeah, opponent had to pass there. The opponent probably had to pass there because they didn't want to mess up the Shuri and play something bad with the Shuri, which is good for us. They are going to play a giant card though, and we don't have a leader to take it. So what do we do? I don't want to arrow mid and then like try and like claw left or something. So I can either claw, arrow. Claw is 8 power here, 10 power total here, but we don't really need more here. I like arrowing mid and seeing what we're working with. Snapping too. We're a little scared of Sean. I know. This is a Sean and we pulled the notch on, I'll be pretty upset. Past and She-Hulk. Interesting. They have to fight for left and right. It's not an easy task for them, I would say, by any means. Any stretch of the imagination. What does the opponent have in their arsenal to win here? I don't know. Couldn't really tell you. I just do a simple play and slamming Chavez left. Leader left doesn't always win, but it often wins. I would say that's probably true. Leader mid. Everyone is saying leader mid. Just assess. Just think. Just think a little bit, man. I think it's sometimes a little sus. I mean, I guess, you know. I do think leader left like wins most of the time though. What if they leader left though? Doesn't matter. Mental 5-tude. Dude, I feel like that's definitely gonna be an emote. Mental 5-tude. 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 Mental 5-tude. It's all about the mental 5-tude. Orca left. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna add Orca with the new patch. Think they'll add Orca? They must add Orca, right? Leader right? I don't think leader right was the play. Leader right loses to him playing 2 cards right. Yeah, I think leader left was the play. I don't know too many things we would have lost to with leader left. Leader left felt really, really good. Everyone is saying leader, who said leader mid though. Man, dude. There's levels to this game, you know? Yeah, maybe it's delayed because they're scared that Orca is going to break the meta. And they realized in playtesting at the very last second that Orca was going to be too strong. Really astute observation. Leader is mid. Chat, I literally told you. The one time we're not going to get Sandman. The one time we play one of these decks, we're not going to get Sandman. I told you. I literally said exactly that. You know, the only time that we play Zabu, we're gonna not get Sandman. Fuck you, dude. Fuck off. Danger Room just had an insult to injury, man. Dude, that Danger Room's going crazy. The Danger Room's popping off, mate. Popping off. I mean, if we can get ahead on a couple locations, we can lead our way to victory, right? Omega. Dude, he killed everything, man. He killed them all. Even the women and the children, dude. Okay. How can our opponent beat leader? My guess is they're going to try and play 3 4-drops. They might not have 3 4-drops to play. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking we arrow right. I don't think they're going to be able to play 3 cards. I don't know if they're going to try and play in Danger Room anymore, but they could play 3 cards middle. The only way with this would lose is if they've played a big card left and then the not 2 big cards. Because like the most cards they're going to be able to play is 2. You think they're going to go left after having 2 of their cards, 3 cards in a row die to Danger Room? People get terrified of shit like that. Dino, right? Make them win middle and left. I like forcing them off. I like the arrow right. GG's. Even without the Sandman, Chad. Even without the Sandman, we're able to counter Zabu. Little bit of an assist from the Danger Room. Little Stockton to Malone from the Danger Room, but we made it work. We made it work, Chad. Oh. Threw us the pass, you know? Basketball? You know what I'm saying? Undefeated versus Zabu. So true. We just go to edit stream info. Undefeated versus Zabu. Easy peasy. Go ahead and update the stream. I'm gonna update the stream there. Not clickbait. So true, actually. Danger Room, Danger Zone. Well, I don't know if you knew this or not, but the Danger Room is named after a thing that came from the X-Men comics that probably predated the song Danger Zone. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure they miss an opportunity. Dude, sometimes the Danger Room just chooses violence, man. Sometimes they're just crazy. Yeah, X-Men comics. Yeah. Nice. They were scared. They actually, honestly, what's really funny is they probably thought I was Mr. Negative playing negative on 4. Danger Zone is 1978. I feel like Danger Room and the X-Men probably was predated that. 1963 versus 86. Let's go. Let's call that 2-0 versus Zabu. Yeah. We'll say that was a Zabu deck too, and they were scared of the Sandman. Love it. Only missing Psylocke in this deck. This deck is a little bit tough without Psylocke for sure. I just want a Scorpion the Vormir. I think if we're not, I think that's actually fine. He was scared as hell of the Sandman, so true. Anything to replace Doctor Doom? Doctor Doom's really tough to replace. It's one of the best things to attack all 3 lanes in the whole game. Ooh, baby. Okay. So we're probably, I think we snap here. So we're snapping for a couple of reasons. The main reason we're snapping here is because I don't really want to play this game out. I'm a little scared right now. I'm a little scaredy pants. So I'd much rather them retreat right now, which they could do after seeing the Sandman, if they think I have a good lineup to this, but even though I don't. Because there's a lot of things that could go wrong here. Not many good things are happening right now. I accepted it though, and they killed something off immediately. They now know we have only 6 drops in our hand, which is a little bit terrifying, because they know that we have to top deck our next 2 plays. However, if we top deck those 2 plays, oh baby, what a rush. Thought about a negative Sandman deck? Nah, those two decks are completely counter to what the like Sandman's like a negative counter, you know? With the negative decks, you basically want to invest early on with a negative power card. You want to invest early on with a negative power card. Probably leaving whenever I get the chance, because I have no idea. I don't think I have any way of winning with this hand. I guess I can, like, leader Odin eventually. Opponent's head, so if they play like a Carnage here, our leader's actually really nice. And we can Odin that leader later. We can Odin that leader later. We can Odin that leader later. That sounds really cool, right? We can Odin that leader later. They just played a death. Oh, it's a bot. Jubilee snap the retreat. No, we gotta try and fucking beat this bot, dude. You get a 6-power deathlock too. Look at that. Imagine. Imagine being a scrub like our opponent, not having a 6-power deadlock. We literally just have nothing else to do the rest of the game, though. Opponents are like doing weird stuff, like waving for us. How can I tell it's a bot? It's just a vibe, you know? Knowing something's a bot's just kind of a vibe thing. Wave Squirrel Girl, by the way, still gonna freaking win. I literally don't have a way of winning. I never play right here. Yeah, that's a good answer. How can you tell if it's a bot? Wave and a Squirrel Girl, pretty good clue. Yeah, just like Ken. Like we see Ken, it's definitely a bot, dude. I don't know why they're throwing me more bots, dude. I'm in a great spot, okay? I'm undefeated against Zabu. Played around leader, so true. They're ranked you C tier where you make plays like that. All right, no need to be mean, chat. No need to be mean, okay? Undefeated against Wave Squirrel Girl. Let's go. What up, Ben lol? This is another bot, huh? Squirrel Wave new meta. Opponent's literally trying to lose. Yeah, dude, not gonna lie, dude. It's a really good point. If you are trying to not face Zabu, if you are trying to not face Zabu, I guess you just run this deck and then you're vibing, man. I think he's just gonna keep playing Warrior Falls and just keep killing off his guys one at a time. Imagine a tidal wave, but instead of water, it's a billions of squirrels. The ramifications of that are horrifying. The ramifications of that being a real thing is one of the most terrifying things I can imagine, man. What do I do? Do I Doctor Doom to kill both of these as a joke? Or do I just leader mid and always win? I just leader mid and always win. Did Zabu work with Wave? They literally just played a 1-power Venom middle. That was their whole thing. I expected more from you, Jeffrey. It's so true. The bot did not play every card left, okay? They played a naked Venom middle as well. Zabu works with Wave just like how other cards work with Wave. Zabu only affects 4 cost cards. That means cards that have a base cost of 4. Thanks, I'm sending you a copy of my Helicarrier card in the mail. Which shipping provider do you want to use? Hit me with that DHL, son. With that young DHL. What is the sub sound saying? It's not a sub sound. Well, the YouTube one? The YouTube one is the Boros twins, TikTok superstars, as well as professional wrestlers saying my name, saying Debinksy. Then there's the Jar Jar one, which says, "Wow, used to follow me now, Okie Day." That's kind of what's going on. It's kind of the sitch. I don't know what the opponent's gonna do, but I'm not scared. Not scared. Jar Jar is a menace? Hell yeah, dude. Where Jar Jar stands. Jar Jar stands in the chat. Who leeched us? It's fine. I want to play Rude Ramp. I guess there's no reason to play Sandman, right? I'm a little scared they could just play, they could just slam down Galactus mid. And we're just gonna have to accept that. Really don't have any way of beating him if he plays Galactus mid. Yeah, I feel like this could be, no, Galactus is interesting. Let's play leader. Leader for 4 power, Pog. Zabu's reduced flipped negative cards with 4 power. Yeah, it's all about original 4 costs. It's the only thing that matters. Dr. Doom. Jar Jar Sith Lord? So true. 2 more Zabu Friday when everyone gets paid for the week. $10, dude. Being said the Korea, no, I shouldn't say that. Everyone has their own financial situations. That's a unkind thing of me to say for anyone who might be struggling and has to wait until they get paid to give themselves a treat like getting the season pass. Being said the craziest end to the season I want to tell you about it. Do you want to hear? Sure thing. Better be good though. If this is not good, I'm gonna ban you. Currently playing Mr. Negative Zabu deck. It's looking super good. Love it. If you have to, oh wait, let's see, slash mod save edits. Is it edits or edits? I hope it's edits, otherwise I might just add, no, slash mad. You are slash mad. Slash mod save edits. Does that work? I probably have to say it directly into did it work? Yeah, okay. So I just had to do as a mod bro. So you can ban them if their story is I'm just kidding, by the way. I'm not gonna ban you if your story is bad. Thanks. I'm serious about this. Your YouTube vid should be called Here Kitty Kitty and should be keeping score of how many games you didn't face Zabu. That sounds like a lot of work. I do like the name though. And then it's Sandman coming out of a litter box. Look at that. You thought the patching delay was a joke? No. Also, this probably means that we'll never get more than a day's notice for the patch. We're just going to know about the patch when it drops every single time. You drive with tabletop role-playing games? I played a decent amount of D&D in my day. I've played my fair share. Lucas Cage? Why don't you use Wave? I've been actually talking about how Wave might be good in this deck. I think I can Jubilee and Lechigia. Not to be too weird. I'm married, I'm not, but I do have a partner. It's a big dino. It's a big dino. The Scorpion kind of doesn't matter. Really need Sandman in this fight. Scorpion like almost is just bad. Scorpion's actually like a negative to play. I'm gonna have to pass. Scorpion literally doesn't do anything to my opponent. Claw left. No, what we're hoping to set up is if they do any kind of Wong action, like there's any Wong shenanigans going on, try and arrow them.
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Spider-Man? It's like always winning, right? Doom, potentially. Doom has possibilities to fail though. I'm in Odin left. Nah, everything was gonna get filled up with rocks and stuff. It didn't matter. You just got one of the Zabu decks you can't find? How dare you? They get leader? I think this is actually Zabu deck if they're running Spider-Man. If they leader right, we win. Arrow beats leader. Your fault. It is your fault. Does leader mid work? Is that even good? No, because if they do any hazmat stuff, it's gonna be not aligned. Arrow mid, no? I just don't think they're gonna be able to put up this much power. It's literally enough by... Oh, it's not enough. Oh, God. See, did Doom right there win? Doom to Doom win. Yeah, Doom won as well. We were just happy that we had a big chonky dinosaur. Jeez. Leader lost for sure, yeah. Especially because we played first. Yeah, Arrow's really good, man. Arrow's really good. Was it Chavez mid? Chavez mid, Chavez mid also won. I mean, their play didn't beat many things. I think their play just lost no matter what, actually, the more that I'm thinking about it. I guess as long as I played... Nah, I feel like almost anything that I played, opponent lost there. I feel like they kind of screwed the pooch a bit. I'm gonna snap on a Scorpion Camartage on 2. Especially after a pass turn 1. Gave up on Infinite. I was at 91, stuck there for weeks. Final day was goofing at 93, then 96.5. Let's go. Hour left, climb all the way. 1 minute left, I'm 2 cubes short. Good game, we both snap turn 1 as Thor dies in danger room on 3. Squeak out the win. Infinite 3 minutes before reset. Yo, super congratulations. Incredibly impressive feat. Yo, check this out. This is gonna be awesome, chat. We're gonna Psylocke on Camartage into Odin on Camartage. Look at this. If any of your cards had any power left, there's gonna be few and far between. I don't think you're gonna want to play any of the cards that we're gonna play on you, man. And the best part is that next turn I'm gonna have like 9 energy. Odin just for Jubilee. That's a really good point. I actually said early on, I like Odin Arrow could work. Odin Arrows worked for us a couple of times. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ooh, it's gonna be hard to double the power of something that's so far in the negatives. Onslaught makes more sense than Odin, probably, yeah. He seems to be working good though, at least for this specific instance. Probably just gonna play his top deck, is what I would imagine. The problem is that whatever he plays, we're gonna be in a bit of trouble. We definitely want to try and get as much out as we can. That's a really big Drax. And then we just arrow right to victory, right? It's big Drax. Arrow mid's probably better. Get Drax all his homies. He doesn't want to play any of the cards in his hand. All the other cards in his hand, except for one, are in the negatives, most likely. There's a bunch of cards in his hands that have gotten hit by 6. There's one that's gotten hit by 6, I think, and multiple have gotten hit by 4. I really doubt they'd be able to fit Zola in this deck. But if they did, oh, get over here. Where are you guys going? Where are you going? Come on, join the party. We're hanging out over here. Don't be weird. -5 power Wolfsbane. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-ba-bum bum bum ba-da-dum bum. +4 here. Arrow right would also win. 3-0 against Zabu, baby. I feel like that Odin Psylocke Scorpion play wasn't easy to spot. I feel like the Odin one. Why didn't he win left? Or why didn't he Wolfsbane left? I don't know. He probably thought I was gonna play stuff left. What orders Aeroport cards? Random, which I think should be changed. I think that being able to play around that card would make it much more fair. Wouldn't have won that if I didn't arrow. Yeah, I think the play was always to arrow there, but it didn't matter where I arrowed right or arrowed left. If I just shot his right, I was actually fine though. Wolfsbane was only 1 hour. Pop the Mr. Fantastic over there. Not to be too weird about it. Sandman off the rip would be really nice here. Sandman would be really good. Does arrow not pull in the order they're played? It does not. It's random. Is random. I think is a bit of an oversight. I will also say, chat, I'm kind of mad because literally every single game that opponent has played Zabu, I've not had my Sandman. Come on, be the exception. Be the exception. You fucking piece of shit, dude. Every game. Every game. I've had Sandman in like every game I haven't faced Zabu, and then the few times I faced Zabu. Not shit, bro. I can find wins here. Very rude. Get him blocked up left. Hopefully they play something that's small enough so that we can get a win here. And then we can find a way to like lead her to victory. Oh, they're just filling it anyway. It's crossbonesing, huh? We're actually completely set up for leader left. How's opponent beat us with leader left? I think we're vibing, right? Gonna have to change the stream title? Leader left just wins, right? Oh, Darkhawk. That's a good point. One card in deck? Does it probably have one? Oh, because of Crystal. That Crystal Doug, man. Maybe they Darkhawk right, though. You ever imagine that? So there's a couple things that could happen that get us the win with the leader left. They could Darkhawk right instead of middle, or they could play 2 cards middle and then Darkhawk middle. I think we win quite often. Our opponent could just play leader and then we win. Can't beat him, join him, chat. Who said it's not going to be undefeated against Zabu decks anymore? We don't need Sandman to beat Zabu. We beat Zabu either way. Undefeated against Zabu, still a thing. How many more clips should I do before I end the stream and then just say that I was undefeated against Zabu? Leader player equals garbage person? Well, I think they... Oh, it's Vin. Oh, dude, Vin's probably playing Zabu. Vin's very cool. You think leader players are garbage people? Then, I don't know. I don't know exactly what to say about that. How'd you get more copies of leader? Because my leader copied his leader, then that leader activated, and then it copied a copy of his leader, and then it made another copy of his leader, and then that leader triggered, and then it made a copy of that leader, and then we got a copy of that leader, and then that leader triggered, and then it made another copy of that leader. If you're wondering. We have the Sandman. We don't have the Psylocke into it, though. Thank you. I think we're fine with this. Getting the Sandman down is pretty good. I'm gonna guess that means that he has the Surfer already. But if he doesn't go too hard this turn, we're in a really good spot. If they play like 2 or 3 cards that are good, we're in a bit of trouble. It's good against Sarah Surfer too. We just might be low on power with them getting the Bast Brood going, and Bast on 1 is really tough. I guess I didn't Bast on 1, but they Bast on 2. Bast on 2 is pretty tough. Could be negative. They could be playing negative this turn. They play negative this turn. We're feeling great. Oh, I didn't hit end turn. This is negative. Oh, baby. Very nice. Very nice. So we're going to be fighting for right and left. The problem's going to be is if he gets the flipped Iron Man. Doesn't really matter what we do. We're in a lot of trouble. I might be Jubileeing for leader on the last turn. But I think what we're doing is arrowing right here. We're arrowing right to try and be ahead right and left, and then we're hoping to get a leader top deck. That was really rude. We're still gonna be ahead right and left though. Or at least we're tied. Yeah, we're still gonna be ahead right and left. We have a 1 and 3. I don't only play 1 card. They could have a flipped Iron Man though. But you know, we could have a leader. I think we snap him. I think Vin's a very smart player. I don't know if he's gonna have an out against I don't know if he's gonna have an out against leader. Maybe he's thinking that if we have leader here now, that he can sneak like a leader left. Cheese out of victory. Odin right. Odin right loses to a few things. Loses to flipped Iron Man. Pretty much just dead to flipped Iron Man. We pretty much have to say like we have to make our opponent have flipped Iron Man. I do like the Odin right though. Doom seems pretty good too, but if we Odin right, how are they getting power left? And Odin gives us more power right? I like Odin right. Get over here.
Let's go.
I'm pretty sure Odin or Doom won that as well. I'm pretty sure Doom won that as well, but I think the Odin right was good. I'm a higher rank than you, but okay. Okay, I have to go back and find exactly what it was because it wasn't that ninja style. They typed out okay fully. I have to get the OG copy pasta. I flip surfer almost always beat leader. Yeah, leader's a little iffy. It's getting if the rogue had actually stayed middle, I think the arrow going right actually was not good for us. Oh, Zimu, what's up, Zimu? Played Zimu quite a bit. Oh, definitely gotta mark that. That was a really good game. And Vin is an incredible player. If you guys don't know Vin Kelsier, let me see that. He actually might be streaming right now. Shout him out. Shout him out. I might not be streaming. I will shout him out no matter what though. He's been really helpful in the Marvel Snap community. Sorry opponent. Sorry. Yeah, we'll play it out. How do you counter Crystal? You laugh? You laugh that they're playing Crystal? You giggle quietly to yourself? What's the play for Sylark? I don't know what you mean. We're just gonna play out Jubilee. We're pretty fine with it. It makes you think he's gonna say you, but then he jukes you and types it out. Yo, thank you. 6 foot mouse. Yo, Sir Officer Nasty. Poggy. Thank you. Okay, so we got leader, then we got Psylocke. That's kind of crazy. There's no way they beat us here, so let's just get this claw. Let's get this claw developed. There's no way this is more than 9 power. Don't you do it, you piece of shit. Don't do it. Rude. First of all, let me just get that out of the way. Very rude. Unbelievably rude. The claw was a bit ambitious, but Jubilee always be pulling infinite out of rocks. Ain't that the damn truth, dude? Ain't that the dang truth? Game of Rock though, so equivalent trade? In many ways that's the case. Does it always happen? I don't know, man. Just gotta take the good with the bad sometimes, chat. Gotta take the good with the bad. Hella ambitious. God damn it. Good one. I wonder, should I make a text channel? It's like the okay, Chatter Hall of Fame, and then go back and find all like the memes. I can edit this. Permissions, advanced permissions. Say send messages. Is off. Save changes. Ah, sorry, opponent. I'm having too much fun. I have a Discord now. Let's do this. Why is Mr. Negative into Crystal bad? So the problem is that you shuffle your hand into your deck, right? So usually in Mr. Negative decks, you're not able to play that many cards out. Like early on. So you have a bunch of these like unflipped cards in your hand. So you shuffle all these unflipped cards to try and then draw more flipped cards. But you actually end up drawing a lot of flipped cards. Plus you're using your whole turn 5 usually to do it. Unless you Psylocke into negative. And then at that point you're pretty much already winning. So kind of like doesn't matter that much. You know what I mean? Dinosaur. Very rude. I didn't want that rock. We're gonna arrow right, but the problem with arrow right is that we sometimes get beat up by Heimdall, but I think so. I don't think that often. You just sneak a message in there? No! How dare you? Yeah, that's pretty funny. No, wait, but there was a... Wait, how do you do the pull from the VOD? Did you put the emoji? I just didn't copy the emoji. Sheesh. There we go. Okay. What's the action? I got cloaked. Just arrow right. Arrow right and vibes, chat. Arrow right and vibes. That's all we need. Come on over. Come on over. The water's fine. I pulled a vision over. Sheesh. Okay. How the hell do I win this? This is kind of confusing. They're obviously going to move this vision. I feel like I play the Chavez middle. And I think they're going to Heimdall left. I think they're going to move the vision left. And they're going to Heimdall left. And then that will pull the Doctor Strange off. Oh, okay. That makes it a lot easier. I think the Chavez mid beats their... I think they're going to Heimdall left all day. There's no reason for them to Heimdall right. Heimdall right would be a throw. Yeah, it didn't retreat later. So true. If they Heimdall right, they just lose right. Then they're just not getting any power out of the Heimdall. Nexus. Just did knock you down 30 ranks. Finally made it to 40 for last season. Now you're back down to 10. Just gotta get higher next time, man. You know what I'm saying? No, we faced 3 or 4 Zabu decks and we've won every single time, as a matter of fact. We are undefeated against Zabu decks. And actually, much closer, I think we're Q positive. I don't know if we're Q positive if we count all the bots that we just scoured 8 cubes from, but... Alright. I appreciate if we maybe didn't draw a rock next time. You don't play Heimdall anymore in move decks? Yeah, it's so telegraphed, right? Righty then. Never break past rank 65. Just going a massive lose streak, going on 50. You just suck? Well, in the famous words of Jake the dog, sucking at something is the first step to being sort of good at something. So, if you feel like you suck at something now and you want to get better at it over time, it just takes a little bit of work. No idea what the fuck to do. Not gonna lie to you, chat. I don't know what to do right now. I'm just gonna play arrow left for stats. Because I'm scared. Can I lead her to victory? Nah, it's gotta be Surfer Patriot, right? I don't think Leader's it, dog. Sorry, I think Surfer and Patriot both are very much not my favorite here, right? Probably just think about leaving, right? Lose the Surfer and Patriot, of which they have both. So true. It doesn't lose to a single Patriot, though, because they only get +2 here. But a single Surfer does murk us, so we'll go and retreat later. We'll go ahead and sneak away later. Surfer plus Patriot is +9 left. You beat that with Chavez. Yeah, but they could play another 3-drop as well. And they could play the Patriot first left. And then you can play the Patriot left first and then hit it with the whole Surfer stuff, you know? I don't think we're ever winning there. Oh, it's 9, dude. Legendary foe 9 enters the fray. But when if both players retreat later, it is a tie. The whole point of it. Chavez on Nexus definitely does not win often. Chavez left. They also had Sarah, so they could have Patriot Mystique. They could have played 3 cards. You know what I mean? They could have went buck wild on us, chat. Question for you, I'm about to hit 3K collection level. Will I get a difference in collector tokens that was just given out at launch? Nah. I will not. Zabu deck. Do we go? We go for the 4-0 chat? They did get the advantage of playing 2 4-drops here, which is pretty good. What? Why did they do that? Why would they do that? No, 9 would never snipe me. I know for sure 9 would never snipe me. What was that about? Did they misplay? The only way to win with the Zabu deck is to destroy your own deck. Crazy. We're pretty sure we're just toast here, right? They don't even have a Sandman thing like holding them back. They can do whatever they want. Probably just can play like leader. Well, chat, to be fair though, this isn't a loss to a Zabu deck because their Zabu got turned off by themselves. So, you know, in many ways, I don't think that that's really what happened. When you really think about it, chat. Jubilee in a leader one time. Jubilee into nothing wins. Psylocke, sure. Luckily we didn't lose to a Zabu deck because they sure throwing Zabu off, so it wasn't a Zabu deck. But luckily we didn't lose to the Zabu deck there. God, so many people to say hi to. Oh, I can't watch that now. I'm streaming my dude. I'll check it out later though. Okay. Talking to Jubilee Sandman. It wasn't a real Zabu deck, chat. Don't be weird. It is not a real Zabu. If you're gonna kill your own kitty, it's not a real Zabu deck. These are simply facts. Undisputable facts, chat. Ooh, someone got in a Morag. Opponent doesn't get the Morag this turn, they're screwed. We're gonna snap. Did it go off? I think opponent's a well, it might be a little bit potty. How many cards do you have in your hand? Oh, it's only 3 cards. So bad. Okay, chat. What do they have? What did they get from us? They got Odin. They got Odin. They got Leader. They didn't have anything that could beat us. So they had the top deck. They're gonna Leader. Why would they Leader? I can't. I literally can't play any cards. I think I got it right. If they play Odin, we win the tiebreaker. Actually, if they play Odin, their Carnage kills their own stuff, which would be really funny if they didn't realize that. They play Odin right, we just win left and middle. They could have top deck Chavez. Top deck Chavez is what we lose to. They got Leader GG. Let's go. There's also a bot. Clutch Scorp. That was a pretty clutch Scorp. Razzie Andy, a sub on YouTube. You say it's a bot, but that's only because of the truth. That almost sounds like some lyrics. I don't want to play that on 1. I want to play it on 2, man. 420 minus 351. Very funny name. They're a Thor deck. They're in a good spot, but they're not gonna really be able to play anything for a while, which sucks. Psylocke bugged like Wave is? What do you mean by bugged? We'll try. Try what we can do. Because the Inkify Carnage has no effect. You can technically have that. It's just very rare. I don't want to claw. Maybe we just want to go max power left. Max power left, then Doom. Oh, I think we're gonna. Ooh. I'm gonna feel real bad if they have a leader here. I don't think they will have a leader though. I don't know if they're gonna have a way to get this Dracula consistent. But they could just slam down a Chavez is the scary thing. If they slam down a Chavez, they get to 18, and the Dracula only needs to hit 3. I think we take that risk. Hulk in their deck, man. And the Hulk? A Hulk? We're running the Hulk? I already played Shaw, that's a good point. Is Eternity range bugged? What are we talking about? Were the rocks? I don't know, weren't we tied? Were we tied? I have no idea. Doom seemed okay there. I don't really know. I don't even know what they were trying to do there. I guess I did lose to just like a lot of like one card big cards. The arrow was pretty devastating. Yeah, not even Magento. They used the simple Hulk. Main deck's Hulk and Magentral. Patriot players are looking for any rocks they can find, even in other games. Not a bad thing to do. Ain't nothing wrong with 12 power, no catch. It just depends, I guess, if you're trying to be competitive or not, right? Sunspot instead of Psylocke? Nah, Psylocke's great in this deck. Psylocke Sandman is very hard to beat from our opponents. But also the best Zabu counter you can do. Landscape a game when you're running 4 6-drops? Yeah, Sag. Shabas is fine though, because I always get Shabas in my hand. Since I always have something to play with Mindscape, so anytime you're running a Shabas deck, Mindscape isn't too terrible. You just have to watch what you give your opponent. Yeah, we'll go ahead and leave. The Hulk is higher ranked than you, but okay. How dare you? Why don't I play it with Zabu? What, Sandman? Why would I play Zabu with Sandman? It doesn't make any sense. Any arrow replacement? Yeah, you can do like... You can do like... I don't know, man. There's not too many other controlling 5-drops. You could do like a Hobgoblin. Probably be fine. Just not like really strong 5. Vision. I don't like Vision, man. I don't like Vision except if you play with Shuri. Hobgob Profex. Doc Ock I feel like is not good though, because the whole point of the deck is to stop them from playing things. And then if you just play all the things for them, it's pretty bad. Their lead replacement? Magento is probably fine. Throw a sneaky cheeky little Magento in there. So despite only facing a few Zabu decks, which is the whole point of the deck is to counter Zabu decks, in spite of that, I do think I've gone pretty cube neutral, I would say. I reckon to say I went cube neutral. I'm thinking of just maybe doing a little Arrow left, Odin left kind of situation, potentially. I don't want to get ahead on Monster Metropolis. Spider-Woman's an okay arrow replacement. The thing with Spider-Woman, yes. I also don't like Spider-Woman that much. Okay. What's the opponent played here? Just like Spectrum? You just gotta stop him from playing right, I think. The other thing is a little scary would be like a Chavez. I think this beats it even, so it'd be like 12, 18, and then we'd have 16, 18. Ah, it'd be tied. Ugh. Maybe just play Chavez of our own. Oh, but then if they play right, we just lose. I have a feeling they're gonna play Spectrum right, I guess. We're gonna snap because it's a bot. This is Chavez we actually lose and we're gonna be sad. Onslaught? Beat Onslaught. How about Psylocke replacement, guys? Why would I replace Psylocke in the deck? Oh, are you asking for a Psylocke replacement if you're gonna play the deck? No, there's no replacement for Psylocke. You'd probably run like Sunspot or something. Neo before me? That's no moon. Can they turn the bots back on? I don't think they were ever turned off. Treasure. The replacement for Arrow Leader? I mean, not really. It's kind of hard to replace those cards. Not to be dismissive, though. Why don't Electro to ramp up to 5 faster? Why, I'm not trying to get to 5. Games was definitely feeling sorry for me. It's tough, man. It's really tough to replace certain cards. Dialect Clutch. I'm gonna try that again. Give that another whirl. Give that another whirl, Jubilee. You're better than that. Give another chance. Doom's also really hard to replace. My guess here is that the opponent snapped because they're going to play Dracula middle. Taco's middle. Also very large. What did I lose here too? They have just another giant hunk of stats, so we kind of get wrecked right or middle. They could do something tricky to play around leader like Morbius. I think just Chavez. I don't think Claw is good here because if we Claw and they just play like Chavez left, we lose. Maybe just Chavez left. They could leader left maybe. How long are we gonna be streaming for tonight? Probably not too much longer. That was a good game though. I think that was a bot. The Hellcow on one felt a little body. Nothing else really felt body though. I can't tell, right? I mean, we could have just leadered right, but leader right, like the only thing I feel like we lost to with leader right is that they do some weird, cheeky Morbius play. Because like they play like Morbius left, we actually lost, which is kind of crazy. Why Chavez in this deck? Consistency. We want to get to Sandman as many times as possible, and especially Psylocke in a Sandman, because it's a really good amount of consistency in the deck. You're not about, you're just stupid. Oh, no, I don't think you played poorly. Was that you? I don't think you played poorly by any means. It was just that you had the Chavez logo and you didn't emote me the whole game. Yeah, Chavez is also really good with Jubilee in the deck. Very good point. Not me, just sympathize with the bot. I was gonna say, man, like I don't mean to say like. I just pulled Black Cat yesterday. The only trash card left to pull is Adam Warlock and Yellow Jacket. Adam Warlock sees some play with Bass decks, but that might be out of your range. Sympathy bots? I'm not even like doing that bad anymore. It's just I feel like whenever I get late, like I start the stream and then there's not many bots, but then the later it gets, the more bots come. Not too uneven. It's a bit unfair, but not super unfair. This whole Beast, woo, is that good? I really don't like Beast or Falcon. There was a decent Bounce Bros deck that was going around before Collector got nerfed, but I've never been able to make it work. It always feels like mid ammo. We can get ahead left here. What's up, Bear? Hobgobby? You can just arrow mid to victory, right? Unless they play all 4 cards. Even if they ping off this Nova, kind of fine. Because the only thing that would really affect would be hitting this Carnage, and it only gives him +1. Just arrow him into victory. Snapping. If I ever play this, I want to try Beast Lockjaw just because it looks like a lot of fun. Odin it? Yeah, we could have done that too. Wait, am I losing to this? Oh, no, of course not, right? That's scary though, man. Arrow wins easy. That could be a misleading YouTube clickbait title right there. I understand what you mean. At this hour, humans tend to time travel unconsciously. They call it sleeping, resulting in a higher volume of bolt opponents. Could be. I won either way. No, dude. I think the destroyer and the destroyer beats me there. No. Is me from yesterday withstood the test of time? Are you talking about? Are you talking about this? Are you talking about that? I think matchmaking is region based. I think matchmaking is region based in this game. Yeah. Also, we have a Discord, Koji. I just opened the Discord today. If you're keen, I gotta put out a Twitter and YouTube. I guess in a couple of days I'll put it out in my YouTube video. I'll do a YouTube post tomorrow and a tweet tomorrow about it. We're letting the real ones who are here for the stream get in first. It was crazy, man. Getting almost 2,000 people. No big raids tonight. That's really huge, guys. I really appreciate that. It's always easy, like, if I get like a really big raid early, to just like blame having a big stream on just getting the big raid early, right? But when no one, no, yeah, sorry, I have to repost it. I didn't know that you're not allowed to repost links across, or bots across YouTube things. I just put it on the YouTube side as well. Sorry, just keep reminding me and asking me, or asking someone in chat. They can just copy and paste the link. If anyone needs to copy and paste that link over here, it's all good. Everyone's welcome as to be a Binks fan. I kind of want to like claw. All left. Leech over claw? Nah. We don't have the power output to beat decks like that. We don't have the early power output to do that. We'll get too far behind by the time. Okay, claw's been really good for us. Really good that they played middle here. The fact that they played middle is very good for us. I want to arrow right. Pretty rare they play more. It's pretty rare that they play more than 3 cards, right? I think arrow right has to be the play here. Because we just have to stop them from getting a decent sized card in Bar Sinister. They're definitely going to try and play Surfer in Bar Sinister. They're probably... Okay, let's just guess. My guess is Brood right, Ironheart middle, Surfer left. Make sure we count them. It's like, do you know that game where like coconut shuffle and you have to guess what's underneath? It's gonna be like that game, but we have to keep our eyes on the prize and see which ones come. Yeah, Surfer left all day. Does Surfer left even beat 4s? Yeah, it goes 0. It goes 9, 6, 3, right? 9, 6, 3 would be 18. It'd actually only tie our claw. but I think they'll think that they just get enough. The Brood right lose? Nah, because they're gonna get heaps and heaps of Silver Surfer triggers. They have priority? Are you talking about me? I do indeed have priority. Cosmo Brood Surfer? Yeah, we murder that. Actually, if it was Cosmo Brood Surfer, it would be even funnier because that would mean that they would Cosmo their Surfer. It'd be really good. We should move the welcome alerts on Discord to a separate channel. Well, so like there's like the general talk channel. There's welcome and then there's general chat, right? Oh, they're in general chat. Yeah, I guess I can understand that. I think these are probably supposed to land in the welcome channel to an extent. I can work that out after the stream. That's a really good point though. Thank you. I need stuff like that because I don't understand how to run a Discord server whatsoever. That's why I was so scared to do it for so long. Arrow should not be nerfed. It's too legendary. You know what's my favorite thing, chat, is having Subterranea go down right before I'm about to Jubilee. It's one of my favorite things in the whole game. What's up, Mark Pamplona? Welcome in, welcome, welcome. I'd be content with arrow nerf and leaving leader unchanged. Hey, we didn't get the rock chat pod. Well, we don't have a 4-drop. That's not good. Yeah, we were... Good card. Now, obviously there is one big problem here. And it's that I think that this is a bot potentially. But they did just use an entire turn to play the hood. So I think we're going to be okay. Free Sandman indeed. There's also a few channels you shouldn't have perms to talking, but certainly can. Okay. Yeah, I'll have Brave look at that later. Chavez left. I guess we're probably just leadering, right? I think we're just hanging out and leader in there. Very spooky squirrels. Very spooky squirrels. Leader also beats Death Mid though. Leader's a bit more flexible. Leader's also absolutely devastating in this deck. Like with Sandman. You know they're kind of held to 1 card per turn. I think I accidentally locked all the channels now. I don't know, we'll figure this out later. That was a bot for sure, the one we just played. This one might not be, though. We also haven't had a dang Psylocke into Sandman in a hot minute. Maybe we get a Jubilee into it. Pretty cool. What's up, Saturn Lift? Not too shabby of a Jubilee there. We got another Zabu. Another Zabu with no Sandman, as is tradition, chat. Let's go ahead and do a little Scorpion left. I only played one card, which is pretty nice for us. Already fixed. Who's Toon? Toon, thank you for mentioning that. I appreciate it. Brave is already on top of it. He's an absolute stud. Are you sure it's fixed, Brave? Because I also did just mess with a bunch of shit. Did he just Killmonger their Zabu deck before the symbiote? Very interesting. Very interesting choice here. I don't know what to do here. I could just double dinosaur for just 11 power, just a big swing. And then try and like Odin right to like finish things off. It's pretty good, right? Arrow into Odin? Why is the arrow better than the double dinosaur though? That's what I'm confused about. Oh, so just, yeah, but they're gonna play more than 3 cards, so arrow into Odin won't work. We don't have any Sandman effect out. I think we just double dinosaur for stats. Hers better against Spider-Man next turn? I'm not that scared about it. Okay, so they're gonna play out their whole hand. They're 5 cards. This is so good, right? Because we get a Jubilee. We get another Jubilee trigger, so we're gonna pull something out of the deck. It could even be a freaking leader. And the leader would trigger first, I think. Let's see the fireworks. We do be out here murdering Zabu decks. Alright, Jubilee goes off. Getting us a leader, which replaces the Maximus. And the Nova left. And then the Doom goes off. What a time to be alive. They could have something really good hiding up here. Oh no, they wanted that to happen, kind of, right? Silver Surfer? What is going on? Absorbing Man? They do one. Whoop. Oh! Plot armor, baby! We do not lose to Zabu decks. We don't lose to Zabu decks, bro. That is plot armor. That is what we call the business plot armor. Don't you say that was luck, okay? That was that was gonna happen all day, dude. That was always gonna happen, okay? Now to be fair, okay, chat, in all fairness, the Nova dying did not matter. The Nova dying was a wash. Okay? So had the Nova not died or not died was insignificant, okay? It was all about the Absorbing Man dying, and they didn't have the Maximus dying. So if either the Maximus or the Absorbing Man died, we win there. And that's what we call in the business right around a 50-50. That's right around a 50-50, chat. It might be exactly 50-50, I'm not sure. Yeah, no, because they didn't get the Silver Surfer buff, right? The Silver Surfer didn't get +1. So they would have had 20 no matter what. Also, I had to pull leader. But that was actually, chat, that was guaranteed. You may notice I don't have any cards in my deck. No, it wasn't guaranteed, right? Because that was because of the Maximus. It was a 50-50 though. I think Sandman and Leader were the only 2 cards in the deck. I got you, by the way, on the Disky link. Why was Surfer -1? There was a Scorpion. There's a Scorpion down here. That was a game right there, chat. Also, by the way, 100% chance that happened because it did. That's how stats work. Undefeated against Zabu. Undefeated against Zabu decks. Winning 2 50-50s? Yeah, but like the leader 50-50 was gonna happen no matter what, because I called it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You feel me? Picking up what I'm putting down? Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you, chat? Ooh, we get Psylocke and a Sandman. I think we snap. Seems good. You're almost 90? Congrats. It's very good to be this early in the season. Yeah, just don't get your car destroyed by Danger Room, Binks Brain. So true. Play enough games, you're gonna win a 1-4 eventually? Bruh, dude. I win 1-4s all day. You know why? Because I believe in the heart of the cards. And you know what's messed up is that it's answers like that are non-heart of the card believing answers that are the reason why you don't get those 1-4s more. Sometimes backs are hard, bruh.
Wind, aid my hand.
What we got? What we got? What we got? Doom! Dude, I'm scared. You think they're gonna have Jug? Think they're gonna have Juggernaut, chat? My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Yugi boy. I got a pretty good Seto Kaiba, huh? I'm pretty proud of my Seto Kaiba. Even though I said a Yugi line in a Seto Kaiba voice, it didn't really make any sense. Arrow mid that, but then I can't play next turn, you know what I mean? But they only have 1 card. They only have 1 card to be 15 power. That's actually like 17 total power. It's a little early. Yeah, that was actually Maximilian Pegasus. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me, chat? So I took a Yugi quote and I said it in Maximilian Pegasus's voice, and then I said it was Seto Kaiba. God damn, dude, my Yu-Gi-Oh lore is trash, man. Ah! You sounded like Moist Critical? There's no way Moist Critical sounds like that. Nice try, Yugi boy. Oh, it never has Doom there. 1 out of 10 Yu-Gi-Oh reference? What the hell, dude? Two paths out of the maze. And our cards will put you in a haze. You guys like that episode? The one where there's the one where there's that weird maid where they play Labyrinth Wall and then it turns the whole playing field into a maze and then they move their cards around like board game pieces. What are your thoughts on that? Paradox Bros. Is that what they're called? I have like such fond memories of that specific one. Like cosplay Pegasus by playing all tune variants. I think we just Jubilee right. I think getting two Hulks is pretty good. Plus, most of our big cards are in our hand. Losing the Sandman is kind of whatever. It doesn't feel great, but I still think it's probably our best play. Down to only needing 2 cards and pull through to finish it. Let's go. Darkhawks in your store? It just depends. I mean, it depends on what you want to play, right? Deck is missing Titania? Ugh. I don't know about all that, man. Sandman, Hulk, Monk ass. We have to hope this gets us ahead right and middle. If it does, we have a shot. If it doesn't, we're in trouble. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, now we can call out that they're not going to play right. Ah, it doesn't even really work. Not work at all, actually. Probably retreat, right? I'm trying to find a line. I do not see a line. I do not see a line, chat. Why is Sandman still effect? It's really weird. There's this weird visual bug with Sandman, but it doesn't actually happen. Nice claw, by the way. So true. The Sandman effect isn't there. It's just visual. It's the same. The very similar things happen to the Electro effect. Yeah, it's an easy retreater right there. Hulk absorbed Sandmans. In many ways, he did. Many ways, he did. 90s was the best decade. What a title. I feel like people who talk about how 90s were the best decade are like 28 to 32 years old, and like weren't even really around for the 90s. Like we were but children. I think Spider-Man No Way Home, Sandman was fully CGI. Oh, true. This guy's got knowledge. 90s were pretty sweet. How old are you? Tell me your age right now. DZAH, how old are you? How old do you get wrecked? If you're both 28 to 32, I'm gonna lose my mind. Born in 1999. Oh man. I love skipping turn 4. Dox yourself on the internet? I don't know. I think saying your name isn't that bad. I'm literally on camera right now in front of 1,800 people, so you know, at least I'm doing it to myself. Only 90s kids will remember? Yeah. Who else could remember such a thing? I'm gonna try an arrow mid. I don't really know what's going on here. I think we're in a bit of trouble. Is what I would probably say. Cartoons are real good. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. Ooh, we're out of here. We're out of here. We're out of here. Guys, my Agents of Shield deck. Yeah, it's very Agents of Shield esque. I'm just waiting for these cards to go down to pool 3. They're pretty sweet. What I would love to hear which of the cards. So whether or not you're able to get Series 5 cards anytime soon, which of the Series 5 cards are you most excited for that are announced for this month? There's let's see here, card. There's Dazzle. Is that right? Is that a card? Dazzle 4/4 ongoing if you have 4 cards here at this location plus 6 power. Seems interesting. Seems interesting. A conditional 4/10. It's pretty hard to meet the condition. Might go into some really swarmy Zabu decks. Super Scroll. Okay, no, I'm talking about the new ones. New ones. Sauron's? Yeah, Sauron's just kind of like a cool 0 That can work with like Electro and different stuff like that. Oh, it's just for the card. The card gets plus X power. Shadow King seems fun. Does it? I think Shanna is terrible. I think Shanna the She-Devil is a horrible card. Horrible, horrible card. Good in Ultron Patriot decks, maybe? There's no way you can spend 4 energy in that deck to just make 2 random 1-drops. I just do not buy. I do not buy that Shanna is ever going to see play. I'm very confident that Shanna will never see play. Sauron looks cool. I think there's going to be some cool Sauron decks. Dazzle looks interesting. Well, what does the Shadow King do again? Mission my card, Shadow. Shadow King 4/3 unreleased, unrevealed, set all cards to their original base power. That card also seems really bad. Zombies go nom-nom. Are you sure? Because if you look at how debris is spelled, so Shanna says on reveal, add a random 1-cost card to each location. If you go to debris, it says add a rock to each other location for both players. So because it doesn't specify for both players, I think that you are incorrect in that assessment. What do we do here? I don't know, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I agree. Like, adding a 1-cost to both sides is kind of interesting, especially because you can like aim to Killmonger later if you want to. There's no way it's inconsistent wording. I can't imagine that. Thought Shadow King would be ongoing. Seems weird. You could play that. Ignore other on. No, it doesn't do ongoing effects. Depending on what they do here. What opponent snap? What are they gonna Enchantress us or something? They're going first. Gonna arrow us right? Probably arrow us right here, huh? I mean, opponent snap, but they're kind of forced into a 50-50 here, right? I suppose they could have arrowed this turn, which becomes a problem. You know, it'd stop Black Panther, it'd stop Shuri. That is a Shuri counter. Three cards in deck. I have Psylocke, Leader, Fantastic. You gonna try and win middle? Try this. I think they're gonna arrow right and we're gonna lose. Oh, dude, I didn't even think about Monster Metropolis. They can just win middle. Ripperino. Because they had the Wakanda Embassy Moon Girl. Should reset cards like Venom, right? Yeah. Shanna could, yeah, but you can't just look at cards based on their hyper high roll. You look at the average, right? So Shanna on average is giving you 2 power abouts and then maybe some abilities, but also the abilities can be detrimental like Blade. Yeah, I didn't think about the Monster Metropolis as much. I probably should have. Dazzler's gonna be so good in a Sentinel Dino type deck. Dazzler? I feel like you're wrong. Dazzler does not, or those Sentinel Dino decks do not get 12 cards out onto the field very often. It's very rare that cards get 12 cards on the field very often. Like these Zabu decks are probably like one of the only ways that you'd run that card. Seracle? I think it'll see play in like a crazy Zabu Swarm deck, kind of like the Zabu deck I was playing yesterday. A Mysterio Moongirl, maybe like a Patriot Ultron deck someone else had mentioned. That makes a lot more sense to me. Just being another like big card to try and win your Patriot lane, your Ultron lane. Be useless against odd-drawing decks and more standard decks. Yeah, I think it's gonna kind of run into the Super Scroll problem, right? Where Super Scroll just doesn't really have a spot anywhere because it's like kind of like a cool, crazy tech card against certain location or certain people, but it just doesn't do anything. I'm so excited for battle mode though, because it means tournaments, and tournaments means Super Scroll is gonna see the light, dude. He would be sleeping, man. All right, chat. We gotta uphold our privilege of not losing to Zabu decks. How'd they get this Sunspot down here? What do they play here? I don't remember. Imagine playing Shadow King on a Shuri card. Yeah, I think it's a really good Shuri. Even Snap. That's pretty good. Problem is that even like, you're not Psylocking out the Sandman, you get into a little bit of trouble. Because they still get 2 4-power cards out here, and they get a little bit of a lead, you know? Slamming down 2 4-power cards is pretty spooky. Now what they're trying to do is doing the Absorbing Man play. Could be good. But what I am hoping is that... I think they're going to Absorbing Man here. That really helps. However, they might not be expecting the Claw. The Claw. Probably expecting the Claw. At least a little bit. Okay. They have 1 card to play, right? I can just go to tie right. That seems like just about the best thing I can do, no? They're gonna have a bunch of 4-cost cards. They could have Sean for the left side. They put right in the Dracula can win. That's judging if they have 2 cards that are pretty strong. Arrow right? Nah, arrow right is bad. I'll always lose right lane then. And then if they have anything that's like close to Dracula. I'm hoping they don't play right so that we can tie here, and then hopefully the amount of power with the double dinosaur is enough. See though. Let's go! Zabu deck! Get deleted every time. Undefeated against Zabu. Woo. Why are you always wearing a tie, bro? Why? I don't know if that's a meme or what that is, but there's a lot of faces. Rock middle is a winning play. So true. Please boost to level 44 season pass to get the title. Absolutely not. What a ridiculous thing to ask. An absolutely crazy thing for you to ask me. Dude, I'm so excited. I don't have to make a video tonight. Just tested this deck without Psylocke, and Zabu will eat me because Sandman comes too late. Well, I mean, you saw in that game, we beat it, right? But it is tough. It's definitely not easy, man. Definitely much easier if you can Psylocke it out. That's why Shavas is so clutch, because it gives us a decent amount of chance. On-screen Zabu win rate tracker, you don't need one because it's very easy. It's 100%. It's very, very easy to follow along with. I don't think we need a tracker. Know what I'm saying? We also have a Tuma that we can start playing with. 100% isn't a rate? There it is. What would it be, 1? That's even easier. That's 4 less characters. Bring some Indonesia? What up, Andre? Welcome in, man. Use a Tuma to kill Mr. Negative? I don't think you do. That's not what a Tuma does. Why are you running both those? Isn't a Tuma just a Namor? Some may say it's a worse Namor. Some may say it's a worse Namor. Maybe run like a Daredevil Destroyer deck. Like a Spectrum Destroyer deck. We haven't run a Spectrum Destroyer deck. I don't think we've ever run a Spectrum Destroyer deck on the channel. Isn't that crazy? How prevalent Spectrum Destroyer decks were for so long. Kind of wild to me. Any cards? Can I upgrade Sandman? Oh. Okay, upgrade... Claw? And upgrade Claw. I can upgrade Claw by a lot. If I was trying to boring to watch? Nah, dude. First of all, I make everything not boring to watch. As you might have told, if you've been around for a while, you might know. I did like an Electro Destroyer deck, and I did a regular Destroyer deck like right before launch. So then I was just trying new stuff for like crazy all through global launch. Upgrade our Mr. Negative a little bit more. He's looking pretty good. Can't do our Ronin anymore. We'll do a Ronin deck sometime soon. I just think Ronin decks are so bad right now. Let's give our Spider-Man a little bit of love. Better than Namor, it's Namor that with Invisible Woman or Armor or Zero can be played alongside other cards. So at Roman, nothing like it's very. You can't just say it's a better Namor, right? I was kind of joking when I would say it was a worse one. But I can see what you mean. But Atuma can also just work with armor. There's different things. 100 collectors tokens, Pog. Oh man, I'm so upset I got Atuma. There's so many. Almost any other. I think any other 4-cost card I would be more excited for. And I will end up playing it and like find something fun to play with it. But it was just like. There's something about when I... Oh, can I upgrade this? Let's go. Chibi Super Scroll for the win. Yeah, Atuma is just like too hard to make work. But we can do a Spectrum ongoing deck with Atuma instead of like Warpath. So we can give like Atuma a little bit of love. That'd be pretty fun. What did I say? What did I say Atuma was going to be in when I made a video? Here. I call it Pool 4? Series 4? Pool 2. Scroll. Series 4. Hey all, Binks here, and we had some really exciting news recently. We have the entirety of the first wave of Series 4 has been announced. Third that I really have for She-Hulk, which is a lot of fun, which is going to be in an Infinite list. So what's really cool with the Infinite, you're going to pass turn 5, so that's 5 unspent. I really think, as you know, if you win. Next that I'm expecting to place and be able to get a big, and then just really cool control type cards like Polaris, Spider-Man, perfect, great addition of Marvel Snap. Dude, these next button I think is going to be a great addition of Marvel. I was so excited for this freaking deck, man. But then Zora-Man doesn't work with Wong. Marvel Snap. These next two cards we'll kind of talk about in tandem because I feel like they've additionally added to your hand that you can find dinosaur decks. Next up, we have hella 9 cards out of your 12 cards, putting it into the deck on the very last turn. I think it might fit into that Destroyer style deck. Where I see Atuma fitting well is into like the 0 Venom list as another giant card with the downside that you can eat with the Venom. So let's just pull up that list here. You know, we have 0. I said he was going to be at 0. I just did this list or a similar list. Yeah, I'll try Spectrum to Spur with Atuma probably. That would make the most sense. That'd be a fun one to do. Skipping Helicarrier? Dude, Helicarrier sucks, man. Helicarrier sucks, dude. Anyone who's playing Helicarrier and says that it's good, they're just lying to you for content. It is a fun card. It can be a fun card, though. Just worse Nick Fury. Skipped over when you said Ibaka is the best card in the game. So true. Isn't Helicarrier useful in discard decks? I don't think so, no. I think it just kind of gets in your head. It's hella good. Great answer, Jandy. Great answer. Okay, I am gonna end super early tonight. I know I sometimes start this early, but I'm gonna end super early. My goal, I actually barely slept last night. I got about an hour of sleep, and I decided to push through today because my sleep schedule has been horribly rotten, which is why things have been so sporadic lately. So I'm gonna end early. I have all my videos set. I'm gonna go take some melatonin and try and get like a good 10 hours of sleep and then be back at it tomorrow. Yeah, thank you all so much. Very, very exciting. So for the future, chat, I'm probably going to be trying to stream around this time. I'm going to try and transition to be streaming from about 9 to 2. So I went from like 10 to 1 central today. I'm probably going to try and aim for 9 to 2. I think that's going to be a really good sweet spot. I'll still be able to catch some of the people who are kind of like waking up to my stream and let them catch like the last couple hours, but then I'm also gonna be a lot more America friendly. I think that I'm like horrible for people in the Americas who want to watch me stream, so I wanted to be a little bit more America friendly and try and kind of like bridge the gap a little bit more. And also I just need to not be awake from midnight to 5 every single day working, which is kind of what I consider this. But really excited. Yeah, it just depends, right? And my girlfriend's gonna try and switch away from doing night shift as much. Okay, if you're here and you don't know who I am, I'm Binks. I've been doing Marvel Snap since May. You might notice on Twitch you cannot subscribe. It's because I'm not affiliated or partnered over on Twitch. So if you're new here and you haven't followed, I would really, really appreciate if you could follow me. You can uncheck the bell. But people who follow me, it just helps me because maybe you'll see me up in the top left corner when you're just doing normal stuff and you're looking for a streamer and you'll be like, oh, I remember I had some fun watching Binks play, and you're gonna come over and hang out there. And it's just good for analytics and as I try and find ways to monetize the stream that's less intrusive to you as a viewer. So I'd really, really appreciate if you hit the follow button. The next thing I'm going to send over is going to be my YouTube link. Also on YouTube, I'm going to send my Twitch link over your way in just a second. Next thing I send over my YouTube link, I put out videos every single day. I put out shorts every single day. So if you're interested in YouTube content, it's more edited, bespoke content. They're usually about 30 minutes and they're all the best highlights. Usually about eight games from every stream that I do. A lot of people, I'm probably bigger on YouTube than I am here over on Twitch. And I'm also streaming currently to 1,000 people over on YouTube, which is kind of crazy, right? A lot of people aren't able to do that because they are affiliated. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, thank you very much. Yeah, ! YouTube. I already threw that in there. I just threw over the Twitch chat. There's 2 other places you can follow me that aren't necessarily as important, but you can check out my Twitter. Oh, actually, the Discord is very important. Please join the Discord. I just started the Discord. The Discord's fixed. Please join the Discord. I'd really appreciate if you join the Discord. I just did work to get all that done. And thank you to Brave Edits in chat for helping me out and getting that going. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, boom, boom, boom. See you. Thank you. As people file out, it's totally cool. If you're already here and you know what's up, you don't have to sit for these self-promotions. I understand. But we are going to send you over to some. Okay, so the Twitter came through. I'll send the Twitter over on YouTube. I'm sorry, I know there's a lot of links at this point now, but we're going to get through it. And last but not least, I'm on TikTok. If you're on TikTok and you want to watch me on TikTok and you want me to be on your feed, I post videos every single day to TikTok as well now. Yeah, amazing. Let's find someone to raid. Tonight was really, really fun. It started really rough, chat. And I appreciate y'all for sticking through those first about 10 games where we were just getting the snot beat out of us. Because that turned around and that was a very fun stream. I had a ton of fun. I hope y'all did too. Let's find someone who's playing. Oh, dude, geez, I need to raid Super Tech God immediately. Dude, Super Tech God has been so cool with hitting me up with raids for so long. He's been the biggest homie. He's been on the stream before. Super Tech God is absolutely incredible. I'm also gonna post it on YouTube. If you're over on YouTube, I'm gonna post Super Tech God's Twitch over on YouTube as well. He is an awesome streamer. He's one of the people who's helping organize the big event, the event in New York that's going to happen. So I'm going to post that in YouTube as well. Please, please, if you are over on YouTube and you do anything on Twitch, please go and check them out. But goodbye, Twitch friends. I need y'all to do me a really big favor when you go over and raid Super Tech God, or Ken, as you can call him. I need to know what his favorite pasta would be. Like if he had to choose the noodles, the preparation, the accoutrements, the protein, and the sauce, I want a full breakdown of his ideal pasta. Is he more of a mastacholi, rotini, tagliatelle? Just give me all the details. I'll be over there. I expect a full breakdown from him, and I expect you guys to get a little bit more on the taste and mouthfeel. Goodbye. I am giving you homework, yes. I'll be over there. I hope you do well. Goodbye, goodbye. Have fun with Ken.
We'll go to Cyprus. Listen, I already told you, I'm down. Let us know. We'll make the trip. This ain't Zabu. Real Benny, we changed it up.
People get excited when I read
Thanks with the raid. Thanks, welcome to the stream, buddy. Raiders, welcome. I guess I gotta play Zabu decks again, right?
Thank you, YouTube people. I posted his link in your chat if you want to go check out. He's an awesome streamer.
Zabu deck.
I'll actually, let me check the YouTube live and see if there's anyone I can send you over to. I wonder if I can do this. Let me bear with me if you don't mind. If you want to leave, please leave on YouTube. I'm not going to hold you hostage here, but I'm going to try and see if I can like raid a channel, because I think that there's like kind of a way to raid a channel that I've found. MSTZ Bootman is streaming.
So I remember next time. Those of you who haven't,
I've seen some of their stuff. Okay, let's see here. So if I take this here, I go to live stream and I go to edit the live stream, go to customization, and I go to redirect. Modify your search to other redirect privileges needed. Ask Bootman to ask their live redirect list in the community settings. Awesome. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have you go over this way. I'm gonna actually try and like reach out to some of the other people so that we can quote unquote raid. It's also in subscriber only mode, so I apologize if you want to do that. I also don't think I'm gonna subscribe to him. But I'll send that over your way. Show have fun over there. I'm gonna end the stream. Goodbye.